Hey guys, time for a VHS DVD update for June 19th, 2017. And for today, I went to Value Village in Vaughan Highway 7 and I got 6 VHS tapes and 1 DVD. And yesterday, I got 1 DVD from Walmart, and last Friday, I got 2 VHS tapes in the mail from Amazon.ca, which I ordered them both in last Wednesday until both came in the mail last Friday. So yeah. And as you may have been noticed, I hope you had a great Father's Day yesterday. So yeah. So for how much whatever you do, let's get started. So we're going to start with the VHS tapes which I got in from Value Village for today. It's 1 hour and 27 minutes. Sticker label. No print date. Print date is November 19th, 1999, even though this is a 1998 VHS. I haven't checked the first sequel to this movie, but I've seen the second sequel, but not the first sequel, but I might have to check it out. What does Blue want to make? Episodes are Adventures in Art and What Does Blue Want to Make? Hosted by Nick Jr. Face. And also, it has an SP mode. And do you know something? This is the second VHS for me to have this SP mode over here. The first VHS with the SP mode was Blue's Clues Storytime. But from now on, I've got a second VHS with the SP mode in it. And this is 50 minutes. Tape itself with the sticker label, and print date is Invisible Ink, I think. And I think the print date was from Invisible Ink was May 22nd, 1999, even though this is a 1998 VHS. This tape was a 1999 reprint. And also, I renumbered back in 2008. I rented that features of this from Aurora Public Library. Now I finally got my new own copy of this tape. Join Blue and Steve as they search for a hidden treasure. This time, Blue's hunting for treasure. Episodes are Blue's Big Treasure Hunt, and as a bonus episode, Blue's News. It's 50 minutes. Sticker label, and normally you don't see a print date because then it was Invisible Ink, and I think you cannot see it, but normally I see it, and I think the print date was a little faded, and as you can see, and you cannot see it, but normally I see it, but I see a little bit closer, and I think the print date was faded. And as you may have noticed, if you cannot see it, then I'm telling you what the print date was, and I think the print date was July 31st, 1999. Also, I remembered back in 2011, I watched it that features of this while I was in Highview Public School. Now I finally got my new own copy of this tape. I've kind of liked this movie, to be honest, so I decided to get this. Hold on. Rated G, and it's approximately 70 minutes. Ink label, no Printdate, but they're cottage numbers and they're 318 out of 400. And even though, to be honest, you can really see that this VHS case was almost in a brand new sealed, I think, as you can see here. But maybe, I don't know, but almost it looked like a brand new sealed, to be honest, for me. And now here's the last VHS, which is I got in from Value Village. This year's funniest movie, Andrew Johnston, US Weekly. Super B Family Fun, Jeffrey Lowen's WNBC TV. It's 1 hour and 24 minutes. Ink label, Printdate, October 12, 2000. Okay, now that's it for the VHS tapes, which is I got in from Value Village. And now we're going to be heading for 2 more VHS tapes, which is I got in the mail from Amazon.ca last Friday. Starting the Would You Say 2002 features of Blue's Clues, Meet Joe. What games will Joe play with Blue and Steve? Episodes are Joe's Birthday and Joe Gets a Clue. Not rated, and it's 51 minutes. Here's the tape of the ink label, and the Printdate was invisible ink, and I think the Printdate was September 8th, 2002. And also, this tape does not use the demo, not even the first feature presentation, I think. And also, I believe the casing, as you can see, was in good condition. However, the tape got too much, a little crinkled in this tape, and have a little bit sound problems, I think. Yeah, and I wasn't expecting this to happen. Well, at least the VHS still plays fine and work great with sound problems a little bit and too much little crinkles, I think. Yeah. Well, the tape plays fine, too much a little crinkled and a little sound problems, I think. But I think I was right. I think the tape itself still plays fine. So whatever you do, you could still request me to do this opening to this VHS, I think. Whatever you want, you could still request me to do this opening to this VHS, I think. Yeah. I think you could still request me to do this opening to this tape, I think. Even when it has a little sound problems with a little too much crinkle, you could still request me to do this opening of that. Okay, now starting with the last VHS for this update, which is a 2002 VHS of Blue's Clues, it's Joe time. Who's coming to live with Blue? Episodes are Steve Goes to College and A Big Book About Us. Not rated, and it's 51 minutes. Ink label, and there was a Printdate invisible ink. And if you could still not see it, then I'm telling you what the Printdate was, and I think the Printdate was September 30th, 2002. And normally, yes, this tape does use the Pamela knife in the first feature presentation, I think. So this means this was my 4th VHS to use the Pamela knife in the first feature presentation. The other 3 are Dora the Explorer Christmas and Charlotte's Web 2002 reprint and K9 the window maker. So yeah, and even though the case was in good condition, except there's a little bit ripped over here, as you could see here. Yeah, you can normally see it, but the tape itself still plays fine though. And before I have to head to get it to 2 DVDs, I just want to let you all know that I forgot to mention that I win numbered back in 2003. I rented that both tapes of this from Loblaws, which is after when I got both of these tapes from Loblaws back in 2003. I've been keeping these tapes until then. Back in 2010, my mom froze them out, and I do not expect this to happen. Yeah. Like I said, back in 2003, I rented both of these tapes from Loblaws until back in 2010. My mom froze them out back in 2010. Yeah, but not anymore because I finally got my new own copy of both of these tapes, which I finally had them back for me. And also, last Wednesday, I paid it with my too much price in it, and it was $89 plus the seller's shipping. Oh my gosh, I shouldn't have to done this. Because the only reason why I paid them for this both tapes, it's because for my collection. Yeah, and even though I shouldn't have to paid it with too much shipping with $89, yeah, I shouldn't have to paid it from Amazon.ca last Wednesday. Next time, while I order from Amazon.com or Amazon.ca or eBay, I'll pay it with a little bit price to make it become cheaper free. Even when it's 35, 25, or 11 or 15 or something like, yeah. Or maybe when it's cheaper price, maybe to order it. Not the one with too much with 60, 70, 80, 90 in it. No, just nearby until 50, 40, 30, 12, 11, and even cheaper, which I'll pay it next time while order from Amazon or eBay. I think, yeah, that's what I'll do next time is this. And even though I shouldn't have to pay both of these tapes for $89, yeah, because the only reason I paid it with my $89, it's because to get these both of tapes back. So I want them back, and I shouldn't have to pay it, and it was my fault for that. Okay, so that's it for this VHS tapes. Now let's head into the DVDs. Starting with the DVD, which I got in from Value Village for today. Includes 2 bonus episodes. I also have this on VHS. Now I've wanted to get a DVD of this. Episodes: The Lost City, Lost Squeaky, and has 2 bonus episodes from Swing Into Action, Berry Hunt, and Sticky Tape. However, Berry Hunt is after Sticky Tape, but I was not expecting Berry Hunt to be here before Sticky Tape. Sticky Tape was supposed to be first before Berry Hunt. Yeah, and even though Berry Hunt was before Sticky Tape this time, instead Sticky Tape here before Berry Hunt's there, which is I was still not expecting this to happen, but oh well. Not rated, and it's 96 minutes. But however, when the case says 96 minutes, have a look at the disc. The disc says 100 minutes. And I was not expecting this to happen. But oh well, and here's the disc. Okay, now I'll be heading to the DVD, which I got in from Walmart yesterday, is with over 8 hours of fun. I'm not going to mention the episodes because that might take too long, I think. Not rated, and it's 504 minutes. Here's disc 1, disc 2, disc 3. And even though, to be honest, I like the classic series of Teletubbies better than Rebot's series, because the only reason why I like classic series better than Rebot's series because Rebot's series doesn't have magical events. Yeah, and even though I thought Rebot's series could have magical event, but normally Rebought series does not use the magical event, just classic series have magical event. So that's why I love classic series better than Rebought series, because Rebought series doesn't have magical event. But I'm good at this classic series. Oh well. And that's it for my VHS DVD update for June 19th, 2017. So, I might see you all later.